Welcome, Halon Elsa.
The Arendelle night was sharp with a cold that usually brought Elsa comfort, but tonight it was a cruel mockery. Each snowflake that landed on her skin felt less like a gentle kiss and more like a searing coal. A fire raged within her, an impossible, agonizing heat that her own ice magic fought a losing battle against. She was lying on a gurney at the castle gates, the flickering torchlight casting long, dancing shadows. Her vision swam. The concerned faces of the royal healers, women in crisp blue uniforms, blurred with the worried, tear-streaked face of her sister, Anna. "Please." Anna's voice was a ragged plea, her hand a desperate anchor on Elsa's shoulder. "You have to do something. Her fever is getting worse." One of the healers, a kind woman named Gerda, shook her head, her expression a mixture of pity and helplessness. "Your Majesty, we don't understand it. It's no illness we've ever seen. Her body is fighting itself. The cold, and this heat." It had started weeks ago as a strange warmth in Elsa's core, a feeling she'd initially dismissed. But then the rash appeared, angry, red welts that bloomed across her skin like fiery frost ferns. And most terrifying of all was the impossible swelling of her belly. It wasn't a child of love or life, but a gestation of raw, untamed magic. She had felt a shift in her power, a wild, chaotic energy that had somehow taken root inside her. Now it was consuming her. Elsa let out a pained gasp, her body arching on the gurney. A wave of heat pulsed from her, melting the snow in a perfect circle around them. The healers stepped back in alarm. Anna, however, leaned in closer, her brow furrowed with fierce determination. "This isn't a job for medicine," she declared, her voice ringing with sudden clarity. "This is magic." Her eyes met Gerda's. "We're taking her to the Valley of the Living Rock. Now." The journey was a nightmare. Kristoff, summoned in haste, guided Sven through the swirling snow, while Anna and the healers struggled to keep the gurney steady. With every jolt, a cry of pain was torn from Elsa's lips. She felt the thing inside her move, not with the gentle flutter of life, but with the violent surge of a storm. When they finally reached the Troll's Valley, the ancient stones rolled aside to reveal Grand Pabbie. The wise old troll's eyes, usually twinkling, were wide with shock as he beheld the Queen of Arendelle. He placed a mossy hand on Elsa's forehead, then on her swollen stomach, his expression growing grimmer by the second. "This is a powerful and volatile magic," he rasped, looking at Anna. "It is a paradox, a fire spirit, drawn to the greatest source of cold it could find. It has embedded itself within her, trying to create a body of its own from her magic." "Can you get it out?" Anna cried, her hope dwindling. To tear it from her now would be to tear her own magic apart. "It could extinguish her," Grand Pabbie said gravely. "But to let it be born, it will consume her entirely." Elsa heard his words through the fog of her pain. She saw the absolute devastation on Anna's face. In that moment, something shifted. For weeks, she had been fighting, pushing back with her ice. But what if fighting was the wrong answer? Her eyes found Anna's. With a strength she didn't know she possessed, she lifted a trembling, rash-covered hand. Anna immediately clasped it between her own. "Anna," Elsa whispered, her voice hoarse. "Don't let go." Looking at her sister, Anna understood. It was just like that day in the fjord. Love. Not fighting, but accepting, protecting. She squeezed Elsa's hand, pouring all her love, all her strength into that simple touch. "I'm here, Elsa," Anna said, her voice strong and sure. "I will always be here." Instead of pushing the fire out, Elsa did the unthinkable. She drew it in. She accepted the searing heat, not as an invader, but as a part of her. She wrapped her ice around it, not to snuff it out, but to contain it, to find a balance. It was the most excruciating pain she had ever known, a battle waged not in the world, but within the landscape of her own soul. A brilliant light, both ice blue and burning orange, erupted from her, forcing everyone to shield their eyes. It pulsed once, twice, and then faded, leaving behind only the soft, quiet fall of snow. The rash was gone. The impossible swelling had vanished. Elsa lay on the gurney, pale and utterly exhausted, but the fever had broken. She was breathing peacefully, her hand still held tight in Anna's. She was changed, her magic now a delicate, more powerful balance of warmth and cold. She had faced the fire within, and with her sister's love as her anchor, had made it her own.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share the videos to help our channel grow even more. Thank you so much.